Catching a shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go is one of the most exciting things you can do in this game. And apparently during this Instinctive Heroes event, the shiny odds are boosted on all 2 5 and 10 kilometer eggs, so we're gonna start off this video with 5 2-kilometer eggs here. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky with some shinies, but in the end of the day, it's all RNG and we might not get lucky. But number 1 is a Pichu. That could have been it. I am curious when they said they would boost the shinies, so if things were already boosted, are they even more boosted? I'm not sure. But number 2 could have also been shiny. And then number 3 is something that can't be shiny. Great. There are a few things in these 2-kilometer eggs that can't be shiny, but there are a few things that can be. And this is going to be the final egg of this batch, and it is a Trapinch, which could have also been shiny. Next up, we have 4 5-kilometer eggs. Let's see what these give us. These do have more shiny possibilities in them. So number 1, well, that can't be shiny. Of course, I mentioned that, and the one thing that can't be shows up. But this is also oh my goodness. Number 3, oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Number 4, please don't be the same thing. Okay, that can't be shiny either. You know, I told you something, and now I just feel like a liar. Great. 4 more 2-kilometer eggs at the house. Number 1 is a young goose. That could be shiny. The second egg is a Magikarp. Also could have been shiny. 3, Fomantis again. And the last one is another Magikarp. Okay. I've got 3 more eggs. Billy, could you help me out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get that Larvesta or a shiny. Come on, please. No.
Can I tap it?
Yeah, you just keep tapping. You just keep tapping. Here we go. Oh my god.
Oh, 2 chin for the W.
But
and
here it comes.
One.
Oh, wow. These shiny boosted eggs.
That's a Larvesta right there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you should max that.
I think that's a Galarian Larvesta.
Galarian Larvesta for the W.
I am so upset right now. I had 1 2-kilometer egg that I accidentally clicked on when I was trying to set up the camera, and sure enough, it was a shiny Pichu. This one's a 261 though, so that's kind of cool. It's not bad. I haven't hatched any eggs from the last batch you saw, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. Again, I don't know how much they've boosted these by because a Pichu is about a 1 in 64 odd rate of being shiny, but nonetheless, that is cool that we did get 1. And here's 2 10-kilometer eggs. We're getting close to the last eggs for the day, because again, I want to hold on to some 7-kilometer eggs tomorrow. So this one's gonna be, ooh, that would have been a great shiny. And this one's gonna be, that would have also been a great shiny. Dang, I'm gonna check these IVs real quick. That one's okay, and that one's not so great. And here are the final 6 eggs of the day. See if we get anything from these, but so far not so great. I also lied to you guys. There's only 4 things in the 5-kilometer eggs that can be shiny, so that's a little unfortunate out of the 9, but that is one of them. But I would love a Larvesta. That's not it. We're halfway down, but I'm feeling this one right here. No, I wasn't. Never mind. You're gonna be, alrighty, that's fantastic. And here's the last egg. It is, oh God, all right. It's 2:30 in the morning now. I'm hatching a whole bunch of 7-kilometer eggs, but I did manage to get these 3 too, so let's see what happens. Come on, Larvesta, I'm begging you. Or another shiny. I mean, the Pichu's cool, but let's get a full odds like shiny. Well, that can't be shiny. And the last one is another one of those. Fantastic. The sun has now risen. It's a beautiful day, and we have even more eggs to hatch. I took care of all my 7-kilometer eggs. We just got a lot of normal eggs to do today. This one is a Fomantis. I will say that the shiny boost is cool and all, but a lot of Pokemon in these eggs cannot be shiny. Number 2, well, that could have been. Apparently, the chances of a Larvesta are like 1 to 2%, so we did not get it there. 5 5Ks, come on, baby. Well, I mean, that could have been shiny, and it is boosted. Number 2, Litten. I got a buddy who loves those things, but I don't really want to see it right now. Number 3, Marini. Like I said, 5-kilometer eggs aren't the best, but yeah, it's a Machop. This should be the last egg. It's gonna be a Rowlet. All right, cool. 4 more 2s. Come on, Larvesta. I don't know why, but I feel like the 5-kilometer eggs have the best chance for it. Oh, Wimpod. This one's gonna be another one. And the final egg is another Magikarp. All right, a single 10. What will it be? It's, oh man, I would love to see that shiny. 2 5s. Number 1, it's a Rowlet. And you are a Machop. 2Ks in the shade. Number 1, Trapinch. Please, Larvesta. Oh my god, Wimpod. 2 10s. Hopefully something good from these. Number 1, oh, that's bad. Literally probably the worst hatch, and at least that was good. 3 5 next to a busy road. Number 1 is a, well, Bonzi. That could have been shiny. The second egg is another Marini. And the last one, Chingling. Cool. 2 more 10s. Number 1 is Rockruff. Could have been shiny. It is boosted. And then this one. Oh god, stop. And as you can see, it is very late right now. I went to the gym with Goku, pushed really hard. I'm really happy with how I did today. I managed to hatch 3 eggs. I hatched a Trapinch, I also hatched a Rockruff, and an Archon. So that's pretty cool. No shinies though, but I do have 5 5-kilometer eggs. These will be the last ones for today because I want to pick up some 7s tomorrow. So this one's going to be Rowlet. I would love to see a Larvesta, even if it is like a 1% chance. So that's another Rowlet. Number 3 is a not Hitmon, it's a Machop. The 4th egg is a Bonsley. And the final egg is another Machop. Cool. It's now day 3 and I have a single 10-kilometer egg. I'm working on my 7s right now. That's why I don't have a whole bunch of them right now. But let's see if this turns out to be a Larvesta. That'd be cool. But it's a dog. Neat. I am very hopeful at some point we're going to get that Larvesta by the end of this video. But I mean, you've seen how many eggs we've hatched and so far no luck. Let me know in the comments down below how you're doing with it. Have you gotten one yet? I'd love to know. And now most of the 7-kilometer eggs are done. I still have 2 more. And I also just spent a couple hours watching that new Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Liked it quite a bit. But now that that's done, we have 2 eggs. See what happens. Number 1 is a Pichu, and the second one is an Igglybuff. All right, well, at least 2 things that could have been shiny, and a 260 and I don't know about 297. I know 260 isn't the hundo, and that's pretty darn close. Let's keep hatching some eggs, see what happens. Here's 2 5s. A friend of mine just got the Larvesta, and I'm very happy for him, but I would like it too. Yeah, that's not it. I don't know how many eggs it's gonna take. I really want to get just 1 though. Yeah, that's not it either. And of course, both of these couldn't be shiny either. Wonderful. To be honest with you, I don't know how many eggs I'm gonna be able to get done with today after the 7s, because as you can see, we have a ton of 10-kilometer eggs here. On the upside, I like 10-kilometer eggs, but that means we're not gonna be able to hatch as many eggs. So we'll see what we end up with by the end of today. 3 10-kilometer eggs. Number 1, ooh, I would love that to have been green. Number 2, hate that. Don't get me wrong, I like Toga tomorrow, just not in these eggs. Number 3, ooh, okay, I'm down with that, as long as it's a hundo. Don't think 909 is a hundo though. Nah, 12, 15, 12, darn. 2 2s, see what happens. This one, picky pack, can't be shiny. And this one, oh my god, no way, let's go! Oh, I'm so glad, so happy that we just got that thing. Is it good at least? This one is an 841, that's better than what I've seen before. Down with that, 15, 14, 11. Just so happy that we actually finally got one of those. Oh man, and it's gonna take us 400 whole candies to evolve it. Not gonna do it just yet, because I still have a handful of eggs that I do wanna hatch. But I am happy to say, we did get the Larvesta, and it feels good. Next up, we've got 2 10s and a 5. 10 number 1 will be a Mora. The 5 will be a Poplio. And the final 10 is, ooh, I would have loved that to have been a shiny. 2 more 10s. Well, let's see what happens. Number 1 is an Axew. Been seeing enough of those in the 7-kilometer eggs. You are Rockruff. And here will be the final 2 eggs of this video. I am really exhausted, so hopefully we'll get something good from these. Number 1 is going to be an Amora, can't be shiny. And this is the last egg of the video. It's going to be another Amora. Cool. So in total, we've hatched 77 eggs, and that's not including the 7-kilometer eggs that I've been hatching, plus the eggs that were in the first video. But out of those 77 eggs, only 39 of them could have been shiny, and the other 38 could not have been. So almost a complete 50-50 split between all those eggs. And out of all those 77 eggs, I only hatched 1 shiny Pichu, nothing else. And we only managed to get ourselves 1 Larvesta on literally egg number 70, which is pretty ridiculous. So in case you needed further convincing that this event might not be worth grinding out the normal eggs, I would definitely say I don't think it's really worth grinding out these normal 2, 5, or 10-kilometer eggs. But that's just my experience that you just saw here. There might be somebody out there who's just having a way better time, and if you are, please let me know in the comments down below. But for now, I would say just focus on the 7-kilometer eggs. They have better rewards, in my opinion. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest you check out this video right over here. But with that being said, I hope to see you in the next one.